fixed up here. What's up, y'all? What's up? Hold on, let me get everything together. There I am. All right. Boy, looking crispy on here. I like this. Let's see if we move this closer, backwards, forwards, closer. Cool. We good right here. What's good, y'all? What's up? This is your boy 728, man. I got something I really want to talk about. Mainly, I'm just gonna be bitching for a little bit, but there's been so many things that's been happening, to YouTubers lately, and it's like, damn. So specifically for me, man, um, I'm having issues with my monetization and my sub count. So I don't know what's going on with that, man. So like Wednesday, actually Tuesday, going into Wednesday, my sub count was 2,121 subs. And I think by the end of that day, it went up to 2,130 subs. If you check today and look, let me see. What does it say for me right now? I'm sure y'all can see it on there. It ain't nowhere close to that. So, like, you mean to tell me that I'm missing almost 200 subs? Like, houseway. So I'm at 1,963 subscribers is what it says. So I go look at my analytics. I check my analytics out and stuff like that, man. There's like gaps, like where it looks like either somebody's in there taking stuff out or stuff's missing. What's up, Scott Brandon? How you doing this Saturday, man? So yeah, I don't know what's going on. So it's stuff missing, from my YouTube channel. And on those days where stuff is missing, the monetization from that day is also missing. Says YouTube delete any spam subscription accounts. That would make sense. I'm pretty sure that like I got a lot of troll accounts that are following me, but at the same time, would it also take away my monetization for that whole day? Like that doesn't make any sense. Like obviously there's no way I can go a whole day and have $0 for a day. Like that's just impossible. So yeah, I'm reading your comment, Motivato, that Philip DeFranco show. And they normally do this annually, like every year they do like a cleanup and people's sub counts go crazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like when you're talking about a guy that has like 2,000 subs, you take away 200, that's a large percent of my subs, man. It says, welcome to dealing with YouTube. I guess so, man. This is my first official year on YouTube with a channel. I opened this account like in 2017. What's up, Demonology? Hey, Debo, what's going on, man? I'm just ranting. Hopefully, nobody gets, butthurt about my thumbnail with your boy Family Cruising. I'm going to get to that too, but okay, cool. All right, text messages. But yeah, so I'm trying to figure. I'm scratching my head like, what's up? How do I lose like 200 subs in like a day or two? And then I also lost monetization. Like, it can't be both. I don't think. Like, it would be one or the other. I'm sure there was some accounts on there that's probably old or dead or gone or whatever, or back from our days. A lot of us was in the Dallas squad. We Stunning Reese and all that had a lot of people that just would do like, you don't want to say it because YouTube might be listening, but y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all know what I'm talking about. Michael Corleone, what's good, man? What's up, man? You always here. Appreciate you showing up, brother. He said, well, Motive Auto says, well, you've got me on your side. I'll share the love and spread the word. Hey, man, I appreciate it because it's hard out here, man, especially a super small channel like mine. Sully Man Vlogs, what's up? What's up, man? Appreciate you for stopping by on this Saturday, man. I'm just ranting and raving. Got a little issue with YouTube. They just jacked me for almost 200 subscribers just like that, man. Like Thanos, like like Demonology put the glove on and snapped it. This is the other hand. Put on the gauntlet, man. Yeah, Demonology is in here. He might be able to answer that question for you, Bassfinder 68. If there's a Gracie Baja studio in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. So I don't know, but he might be able to help you out. Did anybody watch that chat with Family Cruise? I meant to watch it. I missed it though, man. Because he's been going through some even worse stuff than YouTube acting up on him, man. But I think a lot of that came from his issue with his car, and then that dealership. It feels like it was kind of all correlated because you can't just say that it's a big coincidence that that happened at the same time. And then you got my guy, tall guy, who went to Arizona. And if y'all haven't watched that video, check that out, man. And we don't know, like a lot of people, like we don't know what happened before he turned the cameras on, but the way his demeanor was and that he just turned the camera on was like his normal videos. He's had videos before where he's been pulled over, and a lot of times he's been pulled over for just little minor little knickknacks here and there, like just a regular traffic stop, But this cop ran up to his window yelling, "Give me the keys!" And he's like, "What?" Like, here's the thing: like a lot of people don't understand. I know that the police, they have their authority and that is a command that they can give you. But when you run up on somebody's car and they're just not expecting that, they're gonna be like, what? I've got to process what this guy, like, what is, because he was at a totally different level than where tall guy was. And that can scare somebody half to death. You run up on their car yelling, "Give me the keys," even if you were a cop or not, man. Like, come on, man. You gotta introduce yourself. I'm Officer so and so with the Phoenix or State Trooper or whatever, and I need you to step out of the car, or I need you to turn the car off and hand me your keys. But then escalate. But I can't tell them how to do their job. Whatever. But from a lot of people's point of view, it just came off as really foul. Yeah, Sully Man Vlogs, very, very ultra super foul. Black Scat Pack, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? Hey, man, y'all check out the Black Scat Pack, man. I met him at that Mopar event. What was that, back in May? I want to say something like that. Cool dude, real cool dude. Check out his channel, man. It's obviously in the name. He got a Black Scat Pack, so check him out. Motivado. So you got home from the Cars and Coffee in Fort Worth. It was small. I figured it would be small, especially since Dallas Cars and Coffee was the big one, and they just had their final one. They'll be back. But Mopar, Mad Mods, what up? What up, man? I'm just ranting and raving, man. Yeah, it's cold. You know, it is cold outside. It's warming up though now. I'm looking right out the window here. It looks beautiful, but I'm still in a hoodie. I'm not gonna step outside. I'm one of those people, man. If y'all don't know by now, I'm with my YouTube channel, man. I don't make a lot of money with the YouTube channel. I got me a pretty decent job right now, but I'm still cheap at heart. So even in the house, man, I don't turn the heat on. So we just get in there, get the blankets going, snuggle up, But if it was cold, I can understand why people wouldn't want to go to the one out of Fort Worth. Even when the Cars and Coffee Dallas is down here and it's real cold, we still get a pretty good, or we used to, since we're not having it anymore. We used to get a pretty good turnout though. People still be there 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning. And it wasn't no thing. So I'm pretty sure that it's the end of the year. People probably, getting a little vacation together, going to spend time with family for Christmas stuff. Because technically, we have like what a week in a couple days, so it's right around the corner, which is kind of shocking. This year went by so fast. So for those of you guys who have subscribed to me, like, recently or in the past month or 2 or 3 months because of the demonology videos and stuff that we have done, take the time, check out some of my older videos, because I started really hitting this YouTube thing hard back in January. I started with like 150 subscribers, somewhere around there. And as you can see, I mean, I thought I legitimately had 2,121 or 2,130, depending on what time. I actually snapped a screenshot of it on my phone. So I got that proof, but the YouTube, that don't matter. I emailed them. I'm gonna see what's up, what they say about the monetization part. Really not as worried about the subscribers because, like I said, at the beginning of the year, started out with like 150 subscribers. And I was elated when I hit 100. Like I was through the moon when I hit 100. I was super happy when I hit 500. Super extra elated when I hit 1,000. So when I hit 2,000, I was big happy about that because I thought it would take a little bit longer. But it's different for everybody's YouTube channel. Some people blow up. Some people had that long grind, like I got right now. So, but I'm still happy to be at 2,000 or close to 2,000 when I started from 150. So a buck 50, and now look where I'm at. So let me get back to what I was talking about with family cruising, man, because it's kind of it's one of those things, man. Because I've heard that I'll need to watch this video just to confirm, but I heard he lost his job over this foolishness. He had a right to be upset, and from every inclination, man, it did look like that dealership, was the cause or at least a contributing factor to the car burning down. So I'm like, could you at least go maybe not even halfway? If y'all could at least do a 25%, cover the cost of him, having to find a new car or something like that. Don't put it all on the poor man's insurance, but they put their foot down, sent that man a cease and desist letter, had the lawyers on him. I'm sure the lawyers went through his channel, said, hey, yeah, this is probably why his car, caught fire, et cetera, this and that. And then they sent it to the district attorney. They lumped him in with another guy who had his own types of issues. So it really made him look really bad because he was lumped in there with all these other guys, and then the poor man got his mug shot all up, and then I'm not helping anybody having damn Peter Griffin next to him, man. So it's just a bad situation on that front, especially for a guy who he's the sole provider for his family. He's got a mortgage, he's got the cars. This YouTube money from his channel, I'm sure is not enough to cover everything that has happened on top of him paying that dealership to do the rebuild on his car and all that stuff. So I'm like, man, that was a bad situation. Then fast forward, you get Corey, he's going out to visit his brother. And of course the police, because he said it himself, when they had him in for booking and stuff like that, they're like, oh, we got you. We're scrolling through his channel. I'm like, but how is that pertinent to what you pulled him over for at that moment? That cop didn't know him at that moment. You mean to tell me that cop saw him pass by, had the time to look up his YouTube channel, say, oh, I can pull this man over, and then ran up to his car yelling, give me your keys and stuff like that? That has nothing to do with why he pulled him over. Him having a YouTube channel and what's on his YouTube channel. So you can't, like, that doesn't correlate. Of course, they will try to attach that and say, "Oh, this is what you've previously been shown to do. Your channel has you doing X, Y, Z. So that means that when I pulled you over, you were doing that." That's what they're going to try to say, or that you have the tendency to do this out on public roads, et cetera, et cetera. Then they look up his past, his felonies, his criminal history. I'm pretty sure that's initially why he pulled him over. He might have, ran his place, saw him in traffic, because it was traffic. If you look at the videos, the cars that are going by him are super, super slow. Even when he turned on his camera and the guy ran up to him, you see there's like a car going by like this, just leisurely. They're not rubbernecking. It wasn't an accident and stuff like that. It was in traffic. So I'm sure he had time to sit behind him, read his place, see his his rap sheet, and be like, oh, pull over. And then he runs up to his brother's car, who's his brother was following him, so he bogarts his brother out the way to pull him over. Then his brother pulls over, and then he, after talking to Corey, he runs up to his car and says, I'm pulling you over too. You were street racing. How? Like, it just, your whole story doesn't make any sense, but that's just the whole situation that they're going to have to deal with. They know all the facts and all the details about what happened, et cetera, et cetera. We're just outsiders looking in, but from the outside, it does not look good. And it's just, like I said, silly, man. It seems like this stuff happens to the good people. Yeah. And it's just one of those things where it's scary on one hand because you can just be minding your own business, and then somebody like that guy runs up to you, escalates the situation, gets really aggressive with you, and then you're thinking to yourself, I'm gonna leave the race stuff out of it. If you didn't watch Matzo Fan's video, he had a real good video. Like he was able to put stuff into words that I don't think I would be able to do justice. So check out his video because he was able to go over in real good detail, real succinct and like eloquent as to how he was explaining how people might feel about it. But just think of yourself as just a regular person driving down the road. Say you got your wife, you got your kids in the car with you, and this guy just runs up on you talking about, give me your keys, and you're like, whoa, hold on, like what happened? Like what's going on? Like what? And then yeah, okay, Mr. Madden in 2K, the officer looked scared. He did seem scared, which can also lead to that aggressiveness. Yeah, and you can hear it in his voice, the commands he was giving. Now most officers are trained to have a certain type of voice. When they give commands, you want to be authoritative, but he was coming from a different place, man. Like he had that built up in his chest for a minute. Like you don't just like if he legitimately thought that they were street racing, and maybe let's say this. Let's just assume the worst of the worst. If Corey was street racing or weaving in and out of traffic and just going crazy, and this cop is following behind him, sirens on, lights blazing, he coming up on him, and then Corey finally pulls over, you get out, and you say, "Give me your keys," stuff like that. Then maybe it's justified, but we're looking at it from the other scope of like, he says he was not doing what the cop said he was doing. He just pulled over, and then his brother pulls over, which it makes it worse for the cop because the brother is there as well as another, witness to corroborate his story. Plus where they were at on the side of the road, plus the fact that there was traffic, and then stuff starts adding up from their story, and then you like, okay, but if we look at it just on face value and say that he was doing the most out there in street racing and stuff like that, you run up on him, you pull him over, he stops first and foremost. Most street racers gonna take off, but he stops. You get to the car. Normally, what they'll do over the intercom, they'll yell something at you, turn the car off, whatever. Maybe his was broken. I don't know. And don't ask me how I know this. I'm just saying, But normally they'll do that, and they'll come up to the car, they'll introduce themselves, and they'll say, why I need you to turn this car off, or get out of the car, please step out of the car, etc., etc. And Mr. Man just says, we are black, they're automatically afraid of us. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of them are. There are some good ones out there. There aren't. I've been fortunate enough to, I've had bad instances with police, but I've also had really good instances, really, really, good people and good friends of mine who are police, etc., family members. So you want to believe that everybody's on the up and up when they put that uniform on. You want to believe that they are upholding you know justice and morals, things of that nature. But sad situation is they're human like the rest of us. They are susceptible to everything that a normal person is. They have anger, they have emotions, they have fear, they have they're human beings. So at the end of the day, unfortunately, the uniform doesn't mean anything. It's all in the mind. And if they grew up a certain way, being trained, because like the media puts it out there that we're a certain way. Um, Hell, the stereotypes that are out there for black people, shoot, people telling athletes shut up and dribble. Like, it's just the world we live in. So if you grow up and all that is in your head, you might not even think that you are a racist. But when you come into a situation like this and you see a black person and you just automatically, all that stuff starts creeping up, you start getting scared and your heart starts beating fast, and every little thing that the person does starts triggering them, like when he asked him, like, can you, like, I'm sorry, what? And then he says, did I stutter? He starts doing stuff Like he's just in that heightened area of like, being super aggressive. I'm surprised he didn't have his hand on his damn gun, like a lot of them do. Um, Mr. Madden in 2K says, my father is a retired officer. My dad would not, oh, it just moved, would not give instructions like that. It was way out of order. Yeah, and that's the way a lot of people feel, and especially a lot of police officers have said that. But like I said, they're human beings. They get in these situations, and I want to give the guy the benefit of the doubt. But at the same token of time, he could always be doing this. You never know. He might be one of those cops that run up on everybody like that, which is still wrong. Uh, or he might just run up on black folks like that, which is extra wrong. Or he might just run up on people that have nice cars, and that's wrong as well. So he could be biased on so many different levels that we just don't know about. But the way that it looks, especially given the climate that we're in, man, it's just like, dude, just like be aware of what's going on, man. You didn't have to run up on the guy like that, especially when you see his brother pull over as well. Okay, well, these cars have stopped. It when he turned on the camera, I'll have to watch it again, but it didn't sound like his car was on. So the threat of him running and taking off is gone because there's two cars pulled over now. I don't think at this point that they're going to run. They don't have to barge in and ask for the man's keys. But like I said, doesn't trying to get a man the benefit of the doubt. But the Black Scat Pat, I kind of had a situation like that happen in June. The officer was a UC, and I wasn't in my scat. He wasn't as aggressive, but tried to search my car because it smelled like, yeah. So for those of y'all that don't know, man, we get that a lot because it smelled like marijuana. Um, y'all know me, y'all watch my channel. I enjoy alcoholic beverages. I don't really like weed, stuff like that. I don't smoke. But I got people that do, but it's not me. It never really has been me. Um, so when somebody roll up on you, be like, "Well, I smell it." I'm like, "Where, bro? I don't smoke. At all. Like, what are you talking about? You smell I don't even smoke cigarettes. I don't vape. I don't do none of that shit. Like, you do not smell smoke near my car, sir. Like, step the fuck back." But you said so. It smelled like marijuana. Yes, that happens to a lot of black people. You can even see in the video that the officer gets into the car after they throw Corey in the back of theirs. He gets in the car, turns the car on, and turns the AC on. Why would you do that, officer? That was not why you stopped him in the first place, right? Correct. So now you're looking for additional things. Searching the man's car. You didn't. I mean, it didn't seem like you asked him if you can do that, but whatever. So again, these are the things that they do. Then you see the cop also take his brother's camera. So the cop goes up, he asks the passenger that was in the car with his brother to release the camera because he's going to use it for evidence that they were street racing. They're recording you, sir. I don't think you understand what's going on. They're recording you and these violations that you're doing to them, and you're going to use it as evidence that they were street racing. Like, and then they go in and they turn they turn the cameras off. Like, why do you, like it's about to be 2019. Why are you guys still doing shit like this? Like, why are you still doing this shit? The Black Scat Pal. I've definitely ran into more good than bad. Yes, me too, man. I ran into one where I knew I was all the way wrong. I was, it was so much that could have transpired, and I was super in the wrong. And you know, I thank God, I thank that man, and at the end of it, I was like, man, let me shake your hand. Let me thank you, officer, and I forget the man's name, but I was like, thank you so much. I wouldn't put him out here anyway, but thank you, officer. Let me go on about my business. Get home, man. Woo! So yeah, definitely some stuff, man. I ran into some other stuff, man, where bruh, it was a cop on a bicycle, on a bicycle. Yeah, fighting and kicking people on a damn bike. But anyway, so it's been some bad things, and there's been some cops that have, said, hey, what's going on? I tell them, I'm like, hey, I don't really have an excuse for my actions, but if you can, anything you can do to help me out. And he was like, hey, I understand, just be more careful out here, take it easy, stuff like that, and he'll let you go. And then I had some other ones that run, say, nah, bro, you getting this ticket. You taking this L today. we we need this revenue for the city. So yeah, so and that's not to say that that's a good or a bad experience, because if you're doing something wrong, you got to own up to it. That's not really on the cop. I know a lot of people say, well, I had this cop and he gave me a ticket, and start crying about, like, but did you deserve a ticket though? So at the same token of time, man, it's just some instances where they try to, my boy ReelToReel, man, come on, camera, focus. All right. My boy ReelToReel, man, he got pulled over because his license plate bulb was out. One of the bulbs on the license plate on the bumper was out. And if y'all watch his channel, y'all know that one of the cops hit the back of his car, so that might be why the license plate bulb is out, but that's neither here nor there. But he said, well, so I had to pull you over for that. No, you didn't. Like, you can still see the plate. The other bulb was on. Your headlights, clearly you saw the man's car, got big old 26-inch wheels on it. He looked like he moving dope in that damn car, big ass wheels on it, man. So that's why he pulled him over, man. Then you got the cops that wanted to pull him over because it's window tint. If that ain't the most tick-tacky, like, y'all don't have better shit to do than to pull somebody over for the window tint. Like, just say what you're doing, man. Y'all profiling, y'all see the car, y'all want to know who's in the car, y'all want to run their stuff, see if they got any warrants, because you're hoping they got something that you can take them down on. Black Scat Pack. I have a CDL, so I wouldn't risk my career. It was in one of the more racist parts of Alabama that yeah. I hope Slim sues and gets a big payoff. Unfortunately, man, with the way our legal system's set up, I doubt he'll get a big payoff. He might just be able to get whatever charges they have stacked up on him dropped, because, like I said, the odds are more in their favor than ours. Video cameras have made that a little bit easier, but I'm pretty sure they'll find a way around that, and they'll say, well, your YouTube channel and blah, blah, blah again, Same thing with Family Cruising, man. It's stacked against him as well. If y'all haven't, I think they have a GoFundMe, and both of those channels do. Family Cruising, Corey. Man, I need to figure out what's going on with this focus. I think it's probably something on my lens, man. But give me 1 second, man. Talk amongst yourselves while I get this sorted. Might just be this camera, man. I don't really use this that often. Y'all see me wiping this thing down. Let's wipe this thing down. Hopefully that'll work out. If not, oh well. I'm still ranting. So I'm back, y'all. But yeah, got a CDL, man. It's real important that you keep your CDL clean, man. So I know a lot of CDL drivers, man, just for that very reason, they are up on the speed limits, speed traps. Don't do anything crazy while they're in their car, because one false move and they take away that CDL, they take away your livelihood, basically. So back with Paul and Family Cruising, man, it's sad the situation he's in, because like I was saying, he is the main source of income for his whole family. He's got kids and a wife, and they tried to get him on child endangerment because his some kids were in the car with him. Like, y'all are reaching, y'all just trying to throw everything y'all can on that poor guy. But then you compile that with the YouTube issues. I don't know what's going on with YouTube. Like I said, I sent the email out to them, man. They'll probably give me some, little lukewarm reply. I think the real reason they started taking my my subs and my some of the money away on those days is because I went in. Have y'all watched that YouTube rewind video, man? I went in and definitely disliked that video, man, because you got all these, like, you got Will Smith, first of all, man. That boy just jumped on YouTube and blew up off the sheer fact that he's Will Smith. And then you got creators like myself, creators like y'all. I know some of y'all got channels, etc. Man, we out here putting out videos, big fire content, and we not getting, nowhere near the looks or the views or the recognition from YouTube, man. It's like you don't even matter to YouTube, but we're making y'all money. We're bringing people into YouTube. We got viewers that want to watch the content we make, and they go after every single year. They have this end of the year video that has nothing to do with content creators. They tried to make it seem like it was, but people can see through the bullshit. So I think it's the most disliked video on YouTube right now. I think it's got like 12 million dislikes just because of that fact that, why would you even have this YouTube rewind? Then you got, you know, studios involved with it. You've got clips from Trevor Noah, Daily Show. Like you got Viacom and you got NBC and all this stuff all in the mix. Like you got big corporations, that they're rewarding basically for being on YouTube, which I understand at the end of the day, YouTube wants to make money, but damn, bro, like we, the content creators, are the reason the channel is as big as it is. The channel, the platform is as big as it is, man, because yeah, you everything that they have on YouTube that's from big corporations, you can watch that on their respective channels. Like you can watch Daily Show clips on TV on the Daily Show, like Comedy Central. Um, what else was on there? I mean, just all the other crap they have on there. Now, when you get to like the gaming stuff, the gaming channels are big right now. Fortnite is big. That's why they had a Fortnite video theme or whatever. But then you make the video like a Fortnite theme, and then you don't like. I don't know, man. I'm just ranting. I'm just like, why do they have to, kiss the ass of the advertisers and the big corporations, and then you got people like us who are down here, and they just trying to snatch every little penny they can from you, snatch your little subscriber count, snatch, all. I'm like, y'all doing too much. Like, y'all just really just fucking us over and promoting them with your end of the year video. Y'all promoting all the big YouTube channels and just giving a middle finger to all the other smaller content creators. And then when something does happen on our smaller channels, man, we're shit out of luck. Like if you have issue with your channel, like I said, I emailed them earlier. Who knows when I'll hear back or if I will hear back. But if I was a large channel and something happened and I had a big audience and they were able to, reach out for me, then it would be a totally different situation, because I've seen that happen. Large YouTubers had issues where their content was getting demonetized or pulled from the channel, fake copyright claims and stuff like that. They made, shoot, they fixed that shit. And I watched this one channel. It was an iPhone channel. Guy made a tutorial video a couple years ago about how to jailbreak your iPhone, and apparently Apple now this year didn't like that, so they pulled the video and gave him a copyright strike. First and foremost, how can you copyright strike him showing, what he's doing with his phone? Like, it's his phone. But anyway, um, they copyright striked his channel, which, if you get 3 of those, your channel's done. So of course he was very concerned because they're willing to go back years and find a video, cherry pick it, copyright strike it, and then do that and get it approved through YouTube. He has like thousands of videos. Anybody can just go back and just say, I want that one, I want that one, I want that one. And it really made a lot of people upset because it wasn't a copyright issue in the sense that he wasn't taking any proprietary copyrighted, you know, video information, songs, anything like that. He was just showing on his phone how you can jailbreak it. Anything that, I'm like, that how is that a copyright issue? And then of course Google got back with him, said, okay, hey, whatever. I think they did remove the copyright strike and let his channel, be out, because once you get that copyright strike, I think you can't even live stream for like 90 days or something like that too. So, it just impact. They really tamp down on the creators, but like if you're a big corporate company, you can post whatever you want to YouTube. Whether it be, something that is offensive to others. Like a comedy special can be considered offensive to people, whatever. But hey, and political stuff. They got rid of Alex Jones after he burnt the earth down. But so I mean, like, but it took forever for them to get rid of Alex Jones. It took years, and that man's been spewing hate for years on the channel and on his website, and that's all he does. He said that they were going to turn frogs gay. How do you turn frogs gay? Like that's some shit that somebody should look at and say, "Hey, man, maybe we don't need shit like this on our channel." But for people like us, man, making car videos and stuff like that, so anyway, man. But Scat Pack, I can go in for days on how I feel about the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, the YouTube algorithm is jacked because I have no idea how it works. Just when I think I know, how stuff is going to work, how a video will do, switch. Like this shit changes, man. Like so, for instance, I had that one video that I did, demonology versus that Hayabusa, and that video took the fuck off. Like it took off, and then this lady from the drive saw it. She said, "Hey, I want to do an article on it." Boom. I'm like, hell yeah, do that article. We're gonna get some more views. So it did jump up from that, but then it just kind of hit like a plateau, and I'm sure it's because of the way their their website is. It's a news based kind of auto publication. So each new story pushes yours down, which is the way you would think YouTube would work. Is that new videos, stuff like that. But YouTube is like, nah, we're gonna move this, we're gonna shuffle that, and we're gonna let 5 people see it. Oh, they had the notification turn on. We're gonna let 3 of those people from your notification squad get it. If you do a live stream, let you live stream for about a good 10-15 minutes, and then we're gonna push the notifications out to your subscribers. So I'm like, well, why? Like, if I was a big channel, I don't think I would have these, or maybe I just wouldn't see the issues because my subscriber base would be so big that the people that didn't get the notification, maybe I just wouldn't know because there would be so many people in my chat. But it happens too often, too often. Like sometimes I would get notifications hours later after a video is posted, or a live stream is posted, and I'll just look on my phone and it'll pop up like it's brand new, but it'll say 1 hour ago. And I'm like, I just got this. Why does it say an hour ago? And then you want to talk about how you do your tags and your stuff for a search engine and stuff like that. You start putting your tags in, and they're tags that I've used consistently on videos that have gotten high views, because basically, or the way I thought they worked, is that YouTube's going to look at your channel, look at what people search for on your channel and how videos do pertaining to that particular tag. Then it's going to rank your video based on that. So obviously, got a lot of videos that are very I mean, similar in nature. Obviously, duh, got an auto channel. So you would think that over time I would start building up in rank, but apparently it's like just YouTube is like, what the fuck ever, bro. He just posted a video. If y'all, yeah, check it out if you want to, and send notifications out whenever. So I appreciate y'all that are in the chat right now. I know a lot of y'all have been day one people. I know a lot of y'all are new. Doesn't really matter to me, just as long as y'all in here saying hi. If y'all dip out, that's cool too. I would appreciate it if you watch, but hey man, just to even come in here and say what's up, I appreciate 1000%. Give me that Hemi. Don't think for a minute that things haven't changed since the civil rights era. It just morphed into something different. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, it's I was thinking about this the other day about like how I was thinking, well, we've come so far on one hand, and then on the other hand, like we've taken steps backwards, and it's just weird that we would not have really known about this being different if it wasn't for the internet and cell phones and small little cameras. Man, you have a GoPro, or now you can have a dash cam or whatever, what have you. If it wasn't for us being able to document these things and get it out to the public, it would still go on like this. And, I mean, it kind of is still going on like this, but people are becoming more aware, even though it's a slow process. And some people, that are aware of it just don't give a fuck about it, to begin with, because they are legitimately super duper racist. But then you got people that are just ignorant to the situation, saying, because let's face it, human beings, we're very self-centered, if you will. Like if it's not in our bubble of things, 9 times out of 10, we're not gonna care. So, if you grew up in a small town and, wherever the fuck you were at, and there might have been one, two black people, maybe, in your town, and all the rest of them are white people, chances are you're not going to see any racism. I mean, just call me crazy here, but that's just playing the odds here. Again, black people are a minority in this country. I think we're like officially like somewhere around 13%. And then you got to think about all the people that have been in mass incarcerated, in which our legal system is just willy nilly throwing people into, a bottomless pit, and these for-profit prisons, shit like that. So hey, you take a large percent of people that never really interact with a certain group of people, and then they're told by the media and they're told by everybody in the world that these this little group of people here, you should be afraid of these people because they're they may rob you, or they might, heaven forbid, they get into your school or your kids and they start listening to that rap music and shit. So it's just one of those things where like this whole issue stems from stuff like that. Like you have a majority of people that don't really care to know about us or anything like that. They might turn on TV, watch a few TV shows with a couple of us in there shucking, shucking and jiving and playing football and basketball and stuff like that. And that's the impression that they get. And they see rappers and stuff like that, and that's the impression that they get. So when they run up on us and they see us, and they start grabbing their stuff tight, or you see them. I've had this happen to me so many times because I'm not a small dude, so sometimes I just in my mind I just want to put it off as I'm a kind of big dude, so maybe that's what they're worried about, whatever. But anyway, I dress nice. Of course, I got this damn hoodie on. I'm not helping my cause, but um, I dress nice pretty much, as much as possible whenever I go out. So I'm not broke, even though I act like I am. But I go to these places and people know me there because I always go there. But sometimes you get out your car or whatever, and they just look at you weird, like, or they they lock their doors real quick. I even had that, at places of employment. I'm in the employee parking garage. I'm like, we are coworkers. I have a badge on just like you. What are you? But it's just I as much as I want to think that people are good, man, and all this stuff, man, I just you just know better. It's just life teaches you otherwise, man, and you don't want to get down on it or whatever. And you see people online, or on the news, and they're saying, "Well, that's not what it is. That can't be it. You guys just playing the race card or jumping to conclusions." Like you can say that from your position, but when you are a person of color, it's a very different view. And I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that sometimes we don't blow shit up, and, because we can do that too. But it happens on both sides. So you can't just act like it doesn't exist. But like I said, with these phones and cameras and GoPros, and I got my other camera over here and like all this stuff, man, we gotta be on it. We gotta what's going on? Okay, no, I don't. I don't consent to that. I understand the law. Like Corey said, he got a criminal justice degree, and he understands that what you're doing is unlawful. But he's up against, he's like, we're down here, they're up there, man. He got a big hill to climb to get any progress moving on that. And the thing that really opened my eyes was, way back in was it 2008, man, that election. That's just what really sealed the deal for me. I was like, wow, y'all are going in on this guy, and he's half black. Damn. So, it's just one of those things, man. But anyway, I didn't want to get too far down a rabbit hole on the race stuff. Cops are, they're good cops, they're bad cops, and everywhere in between, they're human beings just like us. But when you see stuff like that, man, like I said, man, you got to call it out. You got to call it as you see it, because guaranteed, other other people are doing the same thing, man. So people that are, been just categorically hated on, was it transgenders and gay people and stuff like that, man. They are speaking up for themselves. They're saying like, hey, we're not taking this shit no more. And even though I feel like it's kind of going like a little far on some things, like I'm not gonna speak on that because I don't want nobody to be mad, but they're speaking up for it. So we gotta speak up when we see things that go wrong because, like I said, or like Give Me That Hemi said, it morphed into something different. It morphed into like a closeted type of bigotry and racism and all that stuff. Like it's just under the rug type shit, that they just pull that, they pull that rug back, real quick on your ass when they don't like it, but then they just put it back and they, hey, I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what happened, and then another situation comes, they pull that bitch right back out on you and get you. But so it's crazy, man. It's crazy how they do you. And like I said, we got to be on top of it because if not, man, we're just gonna get pushed further and further down, man. Same thing with this YouTube shit, man. We out here trying to get, we just want to get recognized. At least me, man. I want to get, views up. I want to get my which is crazy because I was talking to Excessive, aka Racer X, aka the Professor. He was like, man, you have so many damn views compared to yourself. I'm like, yes, and I'm like, what's the damn deal? Like, can y'all subscribe or no? Hit that subscribe button. So I'm trying to get the subscriber count to match my view count. My view count is off the fucking chain, man. And I know a lot of y'all come to me because y'all see the content, y'all saw Demonologist content, and y'all saw my videos. I was like, oh wait, which one's which? And yes, so I'm sorry for that confusion, but I had to do that to get people to see my channel, man. And subscribe. So I got a lot of y'all coming over from that, and I got a lot of y'all coming over from the Dallas stuff, and I got a lot of y'all coming over from the Cars and Coffee stuff, and I got a lot of y'all coming over just from all the off the wall other videos that I've done. So, but I need more, I need, I want this thing to grow, and I want it to grow with the people that, I'm with, man. And like I said, we all are in this, whether we got 2,000, 1,500, or if we got, 50,000, or if we got, 70, we still small, man, because YouTube still don't care about us until we up there in the millions, apparently, because y'all, like I said, that YouTube rewind video, y'all saw who they care about, and it's not us. So we got to stick together on this, man, and do what we can, man. And I I can't sit here and say that I watch every video. That'd be a lie, but I would definitely tell you I damn sure try to, man. Like I said, sometimes I get notifications late from you guys. Sometimes I don't get them at all, which is frustrating. I'll be a whole day later. I'll go scrolling through my feed and I'll see like, what? Hey, what is this? And I'll hit it, and it'll be from like a day or two ago. I'm like, fuck. So, and then sometimes the videos, I'm a human being. Sometimes videos just be like, I skip that movie for real. I'll catch you on this video, and I get that. I know y'all rock with me, so y'all in here now, but I know y'all not gonna watch every video, and I don't expect y'all to. But just if y'all know somebody that might like my videos or whatever, man, let them know. Let them see the channel, man, and see if they'll subscribe, man. You ain't got to badger them or nothing. I ain't telling y'all go out and be my army of minions and get people to hit that button. I want people to come to the channel that's gonna come to the channel and be like y'all and come in and watch and drop in the chats and hit that like button for me. And with the like button, that brings me to another topic, man. I don't even think that fucking like button works, y'all, because the like button, I can get a video that has stock car super. I'm gonna let you make it, bro. There you go. I don't know what the like button is for, because apparently it is not helping me out in the algorithm at all, because I got videos that got stupid likes and it just don't seem to do nothing. I have no idea why. Stock car suspect. I said I'll let you make it. I gave it try. I have 161 subscribers now. Yeah, man. It took me. I lost my whole train of thought. Like button. Yes. So I have no idea what it does, man. I know it's to gauge what you guys like and don't like. I would rather you not hit the dislike button if you don't like something, man. Just leave a comment. Let me know if something that I'm doing is getting on your nerves. I'm pretty sure I got a lot of shit to get on people's nerves. I get on my own nerves sometimes, but the like button, I say hit that thumbs up, hit that like button, and it don't do shit because I have videos that got a lot of likes on them, and them mugs just kind of do the same as the rest of them. And sometimes I'll drop in and I'll put a video together. People will be like, "Oh man, I really like the video. I like the editing," and I will see in the algorithm that that video is helping my other videos get more views because then I'll see more comments on those other videos just kind of like pop up at the same time. That means that YouTube is pushing out my content, but I don't know if it has anything to do with the like button. Um, Stock cars. How do you edit your videos? I need help to edit mine. I just started day one, like everything else, man. You just gotta do it. Just gotta jump in and do it, man. I know it looks crazy, but after a while, just you just be doing it and watching TV, man. Like really, literally, I sit on the couch. I'll put my headphones on, had a TV on, man, and I'll just be, editing videos. It's like it's nothing right now, but it's still time consuming. You might want to find a program that you like. Everybody has their own preference. There's some real expensive ones out there. There's some real inexpensive ones out there. Just find one and stay with it. Keep doing it because they're all very similar. Just keep making videos is the only way you're gonna learn how to edit them. Watch some YouTube videos. There's some good tutorials out there that show you. So even if you don't have the software that they have, a lot of the stuff translates. He says, like what app? Sorry for asking too many questions. Don't worry about that, man. Um, it depends on what computer you have, man. If you got like a micro, you can get anything from a Microsoft computer. You can get any of the Adobe stuff, Filmora. Um, those are pretty much the good ones, man. If you're trying to do it on your phone, it's gonna be hard as hell. Or if you got like a tablet or something, is a little bit easier. But what's I think I had one on this phone, but I'm using it to live stream, so I can't really look at that one right now. But I had one before on that one, but I never really use it. Um, I think I deleted the one I had on here. So I made a video a while back on this. I use a Chromebook, so I don't use a Windows or a Mac. I use a Chromebook. I use a company called WeVideo. It's online storage as well, so you can back up all your clips, shoot them there, edit them there, and then it'll automatically, once you're done with the video, finalize it. It'll render it out and upload it to YouTube for you automatically. That's the one that saves me a lot of time. And I use it as my storage because obviously YouTube at any moment in time can say fuck your channel and get rid of you and all your stuff will be lost. So I use that as a storage solution as well. I'm also going to get I'm looking at probably around Christmas getting a storage drive or something like that that I can use. Uh, yeah, the power of images is real, for real. Because without that, man, a lot of cops will still be getting away with the same stuff they're getting away with. And these cops that are out here still doing the stuff that they're doing, I don't understand why. Like they're making cops wear the little body cameras now, and people have cameras in their car. Y'all got to be aware that this is happening. Like, well, you can't still continue to do this. Like, it must be ingrained and trained. They've been doing it for so long that they don't even think about how much of a douchebag that they're being. But yeah, man. So it's just kind of one of those things where um, just do it. Just start out doing it. If any of y'all are in here right now and y'all want to know how to do stuff, man, I wish I could just break down a tutorial for you guys that'll show you, what I do, what my workflow is, but that'd be super hard. I don't think I got the capability to do that right now, but maybe in the future I'll be able to do that for you guys and break down how the editing process works. But I'll tell you the number one, the best editing tool that I have right now is up here, man. Like for real. Like sometimes I'll be thinking of ideas up here for videos, and Demonology knows this, man, because he'll call me and we'll bounce ideas back and forth, man, because he'll be like, hey, what do you think about this? And I'd be like, what about this? He'd be like, I don't know about that, but I'm like, what about this? But oh yeah, let's do that, So we go back and forth, and we just like the video ain't, you can have the best editing software or app or whatever, man, but if you don't have a vision for what you want to put out there, it doesn't matter, So um he's a crazy dude, man. I don't think I've ever met anybody as crazy as him, man. He has a way of putting stuff together and thinking of stuff. Him and his program director, uh, they work well together because the ideas and the collaboration works together. That's one big thing that we have to do as YouTubers, man. Is we have to collaborate. Um, and help each other out, man. Because like I said, one day I could be up here doing a live stream, and the next day YouTube can be like, "Bow, gone." You know. So if I didn't have you guys watching, and I didn't have other channels out there that subscribe and help me out, man, it's just all for nothing. But the best thing that you can do is just practice, do it, make videos. If they trash, man, they trash. Let them be trashed. I got a whole bunch of trash videos that I had from was it last year before. I leave them up, man. Let them rock. I I put in the effort to make it. I'm gonna let it keep going. Stock car suspect. I can't promise you nothing, bro. If I remember, I remember. If I forget, I forget. But put some videos out there, man, and then we'll see what happens with your channel, man. Uh, Give me that Hemi. Your editing skills are crazy, son. I subscribe because of your work with Devo. Oh, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, and I wouldn't say my editing skills are crazy, man, because really, to me, right now, it seems real simple, and I keep trying to push for more. To me, I don't think I'm where I want to be with my editing skills, man, because I look at a lot of other content creators that are outside of like the autos, space that do videos for a living. That's what I really want to do, man. Let's take this channel to the next level, so brother ain't gotta hit a 9 to 5 for the rest of his life. You know what I'm saying? But I watch content creators that are professional photographers, professional videographers, and they have their style, like it shows through the video, like their editing skills and the way they plan their transitions and stuff like that. Sometimes I just get here and I sit down, man, like I'll have a general idea, but I can't follow through with it because I don't know how to put it, into the computer, and that's frustrating for me because I'll have an idea, but I just can't make it happen. And so I want to get better and be able to do stuff like that. Um, but I don't know if I have an incentive to do it, if YouTube's snatching my subs from me and snatching, my views and stuff like that. But I feel like I've gone on long enough, y'all, because now I'm just extra rambling. Most of my videos turn into this where I just talk and talk and talk. But I think that you guys will be able to catch a video from me, if not tomorrow, maybe Monday. I think, Demonologist said he's going to the track tomorrow, so I might meet up with him out there at the track. I'll probably have to call him and see what he's really planning on doing. Put together a video like that. If not, I've also got some extra clips. This is what I want to know. What do y'all want to really see? Because I think I still have some footage left over from that first night that we were able to get the demon to do a wheelie. So if y'all want to check that out, I can see if I still got some footage left from that. I also got some races from that night where that damn Mustang almost came over into the other car's lane, man. He popped a wheelie so hard and landed so hard, man. It was just sparks coming out the bottom of that mug. Uh, so I got some drag racing videos, some stuff like that I can, some footage that I can put in a video for you guys. Just let me know if y'all want to see that. Like I said, I think that's really what I'll have to use this damn like button for, man, because it's not really doing nothing for the algorithm, apparently. He said, do your thing, bro. We with you. I appreciate that, Bass Finder. Appreciate that a lot, man. So yeah, I'm gonna put something together, man. Y'all know me, man. My videos got to be a whole like theatrical thing, man. Sometimes some people don't get my videos, man. I I get comments from people like, man, take that music out, man. Why is this video? Why? And then, but I know that, first and foremost, the people that subscribe to my channel, y'all like that. So I'm not gonna be like, I take it in and say, okay, well, maybe if I do this or do that next time, maybe I can cut it down a little bit or whatever, what have you. But at the same time, man, I'm making videos that I want to watch too. So when I put that final edit together, man, if I watch that much through and I'm like, no, man, I don't know, I ain't gonna do that, man. Then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make the decision to take the music out, man. So people coming in saying, well, I don't like that music, I don't like that. Man, fuck you with a capital F, bro. Cause if you're just gonna be a negative little bitch like that, I'm not finna pay attention to you. But if you come at me, and I know y'all one of the people that rock with me, say, hey, man, this video would have been even better if you did this or that and the other, then I'm gonna pop that in, I'm gonna put it up here for next time, man. Because that's what me and Demonology do that, man. He's like, hey, man, be honest with me, let me know, and when we talk about stuff like this, man, because we at the end of the day, man, we want our videos to be something that y'all want to watch too. Because I could sit here and make videos I want to watch all day, but that don't mean shit if nobody watches, And I definitely don't want to be in a bubble just making some trash ass videos, but I think they fire, So that's the thing, man. And I'm gonna definitely do my thing. My video is gonna have my flair to it. Demonologist video is gonna have his flair to it. ReelToReel video is gonna have his flair to it, man. You know, everybody, Matzo fame, man. Everybody's video. You know who is doing what, and everybody has their own voice, like I said, if y'all didn't watch that video Mod to Fame did about Corey's situation, man, that was a deep ass video. Because Mod to Fame normally the guy is, having fun, showing you the cars, and he broke it down like on the realest of levels. And I got nothing but respect for that guy, even though he's still going to Dunkin' Donuts at 8 o'clock at night and not telling his wife about it. But anyway, man, on that note, man, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. As y'all can see, your boy needs a haircut, so I do have to get that done before I look like some type of damn werewolf out here. Can't do that, too long. So I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. Thanks for rocking with me. Thanks for watching, man. Peace. Let me flip this around on y'all, man. Hold on. Gotta get the camera. And this so bootleg, y'all. I apologize. Anyway.